He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient.
Happy holidays, buddy.
Happy holidays, Nick.
How you doing?
Actually, Merry fucking Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Both celebrate it.
Well, I feel like it's going to air tomorrow on Christmas, so Merry fucking Christmas, bro.
Merry fucking Christmas, man.
Dude, let me tell you, our buddy Trey gave us a Christmas present this year. Not you and me personally, but fish fans.
Shit in a flaming bag on your doorstep?
That's from Fishman.
Okay.
And yeah. I mean, just before we get too deep, sorry. I wish that thing faded slowly.
Like, I mean, you'd have to pre-do that.
Yeah, I should have pre-did that. Anyway, yeah. Rank in order before we start the podcast, because this
not
is
rank and bass.
Yeah, this is all people really want from us, is to talk about the beef the band has with us.
Okay.
So in order from least beef to most beef, what do you think it is?
I think they're probably in the middle.
No, like each member.
Oh.
Like
Paige least beef.
Okay.
Mike least beef. Fishman least beef, and then Trey least beef. So Trey's number one. Trey has
the most beef?
Yeah, and Fishman's a real close second.
See, so, in my fictional relationship with them in our show,
yeah,
Trey is the one who probably has the least beef, followed by Fishman, who the two of them really don't know anything about it. Then Mike, and then Paige, and I think Paige has the most. He's like, that motherfucker.
Paige has the most beef. We're like the nicest to Paige.
He's like, those motherfuckers.
We're the nicest to Paige. How can you say that he has the most beef?
That's just the vibe.
I guess the question is, who's got the beef? Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Well, I'll tell you who has the beef. Trey. But he doesn't have it with us. He has it with set lists. And
okay.
It's like takes over his brain. So he talked on another fish podcast talk show kind of thing. I'm not going to name it by names.
Was it on Sirius?
Yeah, it was. It was Sirius XM. Trey did this really nice thing where he let fans ask him questions, and then he literally answered them. And
it's like PBS. It's like PBS, like Ask the Governor.
I don't know, but I would like it better if it was PBS. Just FYI.
Okay. PB&J.
So I don't know. Like, has he ever answered questions like this before? Because it was really great.
I don't think he ever has.
Trey. So thank you, and apparently he's going to keep doing this. So
awesome.
You don't have to come on our show.
No. You
just keep doing this,
because that's literally what our format would 100% be with you. And not only that, but he would be getting unfiltered, right? Because our fans know that we don't fuck. I had someone message me the other day, just like, hey, listen. Great take. Don't really always agree with your opinion, but I appreciate your honesty. Right. And that's what we're doing. We're just being honest.
I mean, I'm doing my opinion or my best impression of Jake Tapper today.
Weird.
I hate that guy. He's from like the Delmarva area.
Yeah, he's a huge D&B fan, Dave Matthews.
I'm wearing the Curveball Fish t-shirt.
Nice.
Trey, this one's Paige. This is Fishman. He's wearing a dress. And that's Mike.
Yeah, we all know that. That's obvious.
By the way, at some point, we do need to talk about some of the other New Year shows, but not today. Okay, back to Trey. So this guy, I think his name was Dave. I don't know. I didn't write it down.
He looked too much like him.
He looked a lot like Dave. He asked Trey about how they come up with bust outs versus like rotational songs.
Okay.
Like what makes a song go into rotation? And I think for the first time ever, Trey gave like a legitimate answer, and it is, they have so much to choose. And I think that Trey really does work hard to get you the best experience you can have. The problem is there's 20,000 people in the audience. And so there's going to be people like you and me that are going to complain or be super happy, and we're going to be the loudest. So you can't win-win. But in the end, he said he wanted to outsource this. So
outsource it?
He did. He wanted to outsource his set lists. So instead of us
to make it up
to an organization, this is an organization. Yes. We're not going to tell you what to play. But I'll let Matt and myself answer how we would advise you And Matt doesn't know this because I never told him this. So Matt's doing this live. And while he's thinking, this is what you do, Trey. When you do a 4-day run, one of your days is your bust out day. That way you don't have to think about it again. And during set 1, set 2, or both, you just fire out all of the bust outs you're going to play for that run. And if you weren't at the show, fuck you, you missed it. And if you were at the show, you got something that's special.
I'll go a little further. If you do at least a minimum 2-day run, one of those shows is a bust out. Not only will you sell more tickets because people are going to want to show up and figure out, they won't know which one it is. So don't always do it's the second day or it's the first day. Change it up. Then your audience will be like, okay, I don't know what day they're going to do a bust out. So I'm just going to buy the tickets to both the shows so I can see what's going to happen. Right?
Define the bust out for you.
Well, let's see what they haven't played in a long time. I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Define what a bust out is for us.
Yes. Yeah.
A bust out is well, it's for us. A bust out is a song that they haven't played in years. You know, Axilla Part 2, perfect bust out, right?
Makasupa Policeman is now a bust out.
Well, it was played what, 2 years ago?
No, like 5 years ago.
No.
Yeah.
2023.
I don't think so. I think it's been
looked
a long time. You did?
Yeah, it's 2023.
Not that great of a song.
I don't mind Makasupa, but
you know who likes it? Fishman loves it because it's got a reggae beat. Anything with reggae, Fishman is like, I'm playing it backwards. And he's all fucking
the upside down blues.
It's so funny that Fishman is such a musical dork. Like, because he looks just this cool, happy guy, and he's not. He's like nerding out. Like, while he's playing, he's got like a nerd boner for the fucking beat he's got going.
I saw. Oh, I get that. I saw an interview that he was doing with some lady, and she was talking about lead being in his vacuum. And how most definitely there is lead in his mouthpiece based on the age of that vacuum and what they were doing with vacuum. He's like, it's clean pretty thorough. Like as she's going on and like the reasons that it definitely has lead in it. He's like, you can see that things twirling in his brain. Like, all right, yeah, there might be lead.
Yeah, he's like, were you calling me dumb, lady? What's going on here?
It was kind of funny.
It's actually every time I've seen more Fishman interviews, I think, than any other member of the band, like live, right?
Yeah.
Like if Trey's doing something live, I don't think Paige has ever done anything by himself,
and that's
except
what
for
we need to get on
one podcast. And it's a great podcast. I think Paige thinks that people don't want to hear from him. We do want to hear from you, and I think Mike wishes people wanted to hear from him more, and they probably do.
If we got Mike on, I'd be like, dude, man, do you wish that people wanted to hear from you more and they don't?
It's just mean. No, people love Mike. Dude, there are fish heads that are only in that building for Mike. And it's more than 10%, which is astronomical if you think about it.
So I like that idea, the bust out thing. I think if you're doing any minimum 2 shows in a row, one of those days has to be a bust out.
So I disagree with that. I think that first of all, when you're doing 2 shows in a row, you just do whatever you want because it's going to be hard for you to satisfy that crowd. You're just not. People are going to be excited.
You
People
only
are not
need 2 bust outs to make it worth it.
No, but that was ridiculous. The whole point of Trey, which is if they get cute with the set list and they throw in bust outs, there are songs that are never going to be played again. And he's like, one of those could be Reba. And if I had to choose between, I don't even know what a great bust out is anymore. If I had to choose between Makasupa and Reba, I'm taking Reba every time.
But that's a ridiculous thing, saying that because we have a bust out show, I can't play Reba. It's just because you're doing 2 songs that happen to be bust outs, you could still rotate Reba. That makes no sense. I don't think so.
I think because I think that Trey is taking into account what does Paige want to play? What does Mike want to play? What does Fish want to play? And so he's already they're only going to play 50. They're going to play 15 songs in a show, right?
What's the excuse with when they do 3 shows in a row or 3 shows in general and maybe a day off, and then 2 of those shows they're repeating like 3 songs? Like, what's Trey's excuse with that?
Because that's what Paige or Trey or somebody wants to play. Somebody really loves playing 46 days, and Mike, I guarantee it's Mike. Mike loves playing free right now. He's shining so brightly during that they're throwing it in.
By the way, we're getting a lot of responses about people actually not liking a majority of Reba.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
But
there's a lot of people that are like, I could do without the set sections. Yeah.
Literally, Reba is
I don't
like
need
a
to
top
have
10 fish song.
I don't need to have the set sections, but you do need the set sections in order to have the layup of the jam, right? That's what makes it really effective.
Possum is the most fishy fish song. Number 2, Reba's Jam is the most fishy fish jam. It's so good that you forget that it's orchestrated, and then you're like, oh no, it's gonna end, and then Fishman rolls the fucking drums and he's out.
I think the C section to Golgi, where they go do 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 do, Trey on the guitar, is one of the most fishiest licks ever.
It is the most Trey lick, for sure.
Fishiest.
No, because you could have another band play Golgi and you would get 80%.
It encapsulates the essence of the vibe of that band.
I don't think that any other band can play the final part of Reba and sound close to Fish when they play the final part of Reba.
Well, that fucking tool bag that's like, hey, you want to hear another Fish crazy drum beat? That guy thinks that he can do anything. And I've heard impressive.
He's a fantastic drummer.
He's okay. I wouldn't say he's fantastic. No.
On a scale of like 1 to 100, he's past 75, which is fantastic.
He's a competent drummer. That's it. That's all I'll give him, because I've heard his own shit, and it's boring. It's boring.
Wow.
Their stuff is so boring.
By the way, that band is incredibly nice to us.
No, they're not.
They're nice to me.
They've never said anything to you.
They say stuff to me all the time.
Like what?
Hey, Nick, love the content.
Yeah.
Is that really Jimmy Buffett back there?
Yeah,
If we played Jimmy Buffett, would you come to the show? The answer is yes, I would.
I've heard their stuff.
By the way, you guys
boring.
Got a show coming up. I would consider playing some Jimmy Buffett. If you're looking for like a 5th or 6th song, throw in.
Can't add. No, I have 20 songs. We're all set.
Are you guys really playing 20 songs now? You guys were playing 5 last time I checked. Anyway, we'll get back to this in a minute. So, no, 4-day run, 1 set of the 8 or 2 of the 8. Just do bust outs. Do it in 1 show. Get it over with. Nobody can complain for the rest of that run. Like on a New Year's run, if on the 28th or the 29th or the 30th, you're doing bust outs.
But we could make this easy for them.
And you can
there are songs you never need to play again. Number 1.
I'm not doing this section.
No. Yeah,
I'm going to disagree with you. Go on.
Soul Planet.
If you say Evolve, okay.
Never need to play Soul Planet.
They love Soul Planet.
Nobody would
Page
miss it.
Loves Soul Planet.
I bet you no one would ever miss it.
Nope.
Nobody.
Page would miss it. I think all of these songs are Page songs, and you're just not on the same vibe. If you say No Man's, that's a Page song. By the way, I heard
Halfway to the Moon.
I heard Trey singing Strange Design. I think it was either with
oh yeah, you did. You definitely
It was either with Tab or on his solo. And it's like, oh. I'm glad Paige sings that way.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all together.
Nice.
No offense, Trey. It's nice. It's a nice song.
You know, it's interesting. I went back to see if we could find a show that's even remotely close to Christmas. And you can't.
Yes.
They don't even do anything like that. So
there are sacred fish days off, and the week of Christmas is one of them.
The closest I found
28th.
was 12, 18, 1999 Hampton Coliseum.
The 1999 Hampton 98, yes.
So, winter tour closer, last stop before Big
Which
Cypress,
is really late.
Calm before the storm.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes. Oh, by the way, before you go,
I'm not going.
Trey
anywhere.
brought up Sand from Big Cypress. The level of justification for you right now is so high.
What did he say?
The question was, Trey, what would you relive from your past if you could? And he opened up in classic fucking Trey style, and he said, Petrichor from the Beacon Jams, which, okay, I get it. And then he did talk about how he always wanted to have, when he was younger, have a band with horns, which tells me that the giant country horns were supposed to be a part of Phish in the early 90s. And Page probably was like, no, dude, we're not bringing the horns with us.
They all nixed it.
But anyway, he says, if it's not petrichor from the last show I did, it would be sand from the Big Cypress. And then he like went into this really long explanation why. But the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm like, this is what Matt says. And then he played it, and I listened to it, and yeah, that's a great sand.
He played it?
Well, they played it. The radio station played it.
They all took a break and played that fucking song?
Yeah, they played the whole song.
And Trey listened to it?
I don't know if Trey listened to it.
He should. It's so good.
We should really have a segment on Phish Radio. I would do that.
I'm going out on the
limb. I would do it for short money.
That the sands from that time, 99, are the best. They knew exactly what they needed to do with that song and that jam. And then the Big Cypress version is the culmination of that idea.
Fishman and Mike both sit in the pocket the whole time. They sit in the pocket, and Page and Trey
then they layer.
It's like, in my opinion, it's the beginning of that deeper friendship between Trey and Page musically. Like, they were always friends or whatever, but like musically, the two of them started to like spin it, and so good. All
right. The big picture, the context of this show, it sits in a very specific lane here. End of fall, winter 99, 2 weeks before Big Cypress. Band is loose, confident, slightly indulgent, and very much groove mode. Not chasing peak of the century jams. They're cruising. Think of this show kind of less historic and more Phish throwing a holiday party for Hampton before disappearing to Florida. So, set one, I'm going to call this comfort food plus confidence on this. Harry Hood opener immediately sets the tone. Immediately.
That's crazy.
All right?
That's crazy.
Warm, patient, melodic. This Harry Hood, instead of like this big crescendo, which they do have at the end, or Trey soloing heavily, it's just groove oriented. And it's a really hot hood. Not aggressive, not exploratory, just right. Hampton loves a hood opener. Who the fuck doesn't?
I don't. Makes me nervous.
What are you talking about?
Just saying. Saying.
That's okay. Then we go to Chicken Shack.
When was the last time they played
I don't know,
Back at the Chicken Shack?
You hate this song.
It's an instrumental masturbation session.
Plus, going into Doglog rarity on this. Doglog dedication to Paul Languedoc and the brief reprise show how relaxed they were on this to do that. Then we lean into Tube, that late 1999's Groove Pocket. Of course, they're going to do Heavy Things because, they just came out with Farmhouse. Then after Heavy Things, now this one kind of blows me away. So they're going with Heavy Things, and Fishman's doing his kind of chug-along groove that he does, right? And then they go to Back on the Train, which is basically a slowed-down chug-a-lug groove.
If you're a fan of our show, I was talking literally about this Back on the Train 2 weeks ago. And if you don't love the song, which I used to... it's not that I didn't love it, but like I never really felt it. This version, Fishman is just punching you in the face the entire time with that chug. Yeah. So good.
Then we go to First Tube.
This is okay. So when Trey picks a bunch of different tubes, how do you feel? Like, what are you sending me a message? Am I supposed to feel something here? I don't know. I don't get it.
He just wishes that the band had been called the Fallopian Dudes.
Spelled PH for fallopian. Yeah, totally.
Then after that, we get the In-Law.
Your favorite song.
I love this song.
You love this song.
Farmhouse era in full bloom on this.
The In-Law Josie Wales.
How do you not like this song?
It's fine. I like the name.
The whole song is great. Obviously, Trey on acoustic adds a little bit of texture. Set one closer, Yem.
Perfect.
This is the payoff, man.
Chef's kiss.
Mwah. Confidence, funky, One of the better.
I can't
late...
see you, so I just heard the kiss sound, and okay, that's a little weird.
One of the better late 1.0 Yems. Not as unhinged as like a 97, not as pristine as a 98, but it really nice.
Slaps you in the face.
Bass forward, man. Groove conscious on this.
Mike is shining. Mike is shining. Before Mike Turtles for 2 decades.
Weep. Then we take a little bit of a break and we come back in, and this is I'm going to call this set the 1999 time capsule. All right, so we get 2001.
Oh my God, this is such a beautiful set.
Into Sand.
Yes.
Oh, and like we were talking about that, that 99 Sand.
In the pocket.
This pairing is straight 99. 2001, kind of static.
The only thing better is 2001 into Mike's song, but whatever.
Trey dancing on top of the looping, teasing, "Do you feel like we do?" And then Then Sand, funky, repetitive, trancey. It's that trance, man. And then again with a super bad tease. That's always interesting. I don't know why they do that.
Yo, what's up? We're super bad.
And then just another chef's kiss. Silent horse and silent.
So is this their first time playing the Hampton?
What are you talking about? They did Hampton 97.
95. Yeah, okay.
95 was the first year.
Well, okay, but Peter Frampton's Hampton Comes Alive, and
I know.
Trey is teasing.
He's teasing it. Even though
during a Hampton show.
Even though that 98 was called Hampton Comes Alive. And the more and more I think about it, 97 is way better than 98.
Okay. Whatever. What's way better is 2001 Into Sand, Into Silent in the fucking Morning. This is something that Fish...
And then Silent in the Morning.
This is... Yeah, Horse. Sorry. Into Silent. This is something Fish doesn't do as much anymore.
They don't do this at all. This would be a bust out.
Well, not only that, but like you're on an upward trajectory and then you pull a bug, right? Like you're taking off and then
bug.
And then it's like a mini ripcord. And so like there's a level of like deflation only to come right the fuck back and take it even further than it was. It's so good when they do that.
It's fantastic. Then come on, follow it up with a Possum.
I love Possum.
I mean, it kind of feels a little out of place with the placement, but dude, huge momentum.
Makes perfect sense because they're going to bring it all together and they're going to go straight
into Mike's song. Oh. We get a Mike's groove.
Can you feel it?
Mike's simple whip-a-pog. And then,
dude, I'm going to wick-a-pop.
Yeah. And then Buffalo Bill back into wick-a-pog.
This is actually very similar to the Silent in the Morning and the Horse. This Buffalo Bill back into wick-a-pog, bring it down, close it fucking hard.
This is the best stretch out of the set. You get Mike's song gets dark, vampy. Trey lays back instead of kind of pushing forward. Simple, easy wick-a-pog launches hard, then melts beautiful into Buffalo Bill, then return back into wick-a-pog. It is clean. It's a clean transition. I mean, that's how they end it. Why are you laughing?
I'm not going to say it because I'm trying to keep the podcast PG.
Encore, Yamar, and Sleeping Monkey.
Paige's favorite song.
Yeah.
I wish I was at this show. This is literally a show where I would time travel back to see. I feel like I missed it. And I'm going to listen to it probably for the rest of the day.
Are you?
Matt, as our Christmas episode comes to an end, I'd like to wish everybody out there in Insufficient Land happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We're going to be back. We've got New Year's coming up. We've got a 4-day run. We're going to try to do each of those 4 days live because that's more fun for us. And it's more fun for you.
I don't know how much fun it is for them.
For the listener, they love it. They wake up and they're like, what the fuck did Matt and Nick think of last night's Fish show? They need to know. It's weird.
Which Fish song do you think fans defend more out of loyalty than actual love?
Matt, I gotta tell you, this is back-to-back great questions. Oh. I'm gonna go to bat for Susie Greenberg every time, but that song rocks. So I don't know.
I'm gonna say Ruby Waves.
Fee. Is Fee a great song?
It's okay.
Dude, this was a nice little turn.
Yeah, love this. This is great. Yeah.
I love seeing Fee live. I don't forward it if it comes on randomly from like some streaming service. However, you know.
It's a good answer. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.